Now, during the OCG top cut of the last tournament, a lot of you had the opportunity to witness Crystal Beast, and I have gotten infinite PMs from people asking, hey, can we get the Crystal Beast deck? Can we get Tristan's deck list? Well, I have his list for you all finally. Now, Tristan did say that there would probably be some major adjustments to change the deck and better adapt it for future play. But this is the list that you saw resolve Crystal Abundance for a blowout. This is also the very same list that you saw against Ritual Beast. Now, it wasn't a very good battle for Crystal Beast in that particular one, but with the new support coming out in, what is it, a week, a lot of you have been asking, well, where do we go? Unfortunately, this is geared towards the OCG metagame, so things like Max C are legal. There are 2 copies of Grinder Golem in this, but for argument's sakes, you have a chance to kind of grasp the concept and see where you want to go. I'm not going to lie, this is some of the best Crystal Beast support we could have actually gotten in, what, 100 years? You know, we never got the pendulum scales. We're still missing a lot of the, I want to say, the better support out there to make this deck better again. And, you know, you can argue for engine's sake that the deck does more than just Sapphire Pegasus, Ruby Carbuncle, you know, Cobalt Eagle. But Cobalt Eagle actually is some spicy shit. Literally, if this face-up card is destroyed, it gets to go to the monster zone, of course, and then once per turn, you can target one face-up Crystal Beast card you control and return that target to the top of the deck. You get a little bit more recursion value out of it than, I want to say, probably 95% of the rest of your deck, but it's Crystal Beast. You have to understand you're playing a slower deck, and that's where shit like Crystal Bonds comes into play. Crystal Bonds is one of the best cards that we've gotten in a long time, as I said. Crystal Bonds lets you add a Crystal Beast monster from your deck to your hand, and then you get to place a Crystal Beast monster with a different name from your deck face up in your spell and trap card zones. Typically, you'll grab Pegasus, you'll place Cobalt, and then you'll Ruby Carbuncle it up from Pegasus, or place another Pegasus depending on how you want to go about, you know, proceeding with things. And then as long as you have Beacon, oh, the fun stuff that you can do. You know, literally, it's kind of Beacon Turbo nowadays. But anyway, let's dig into the deck profile. I know it looks like a lot of hand traps with the Crystal Beast engine, but you have to understand when you're getting into today's current day and age, you don't have a lot of choice but to dilute the theme of your deck for hand traps. So, triple Ash Blossom, 1 Gofu, triple Cobalt Eagle, triple Ruby Carbuncle, triple Sapphire Pegasus, and 1 Topaz Tiger. Along with 2 Grinder Golem, triple Max C, triple Gamma, and 1 Driver. Now, once again, Gamma is optional, hit or miss. There are a lot more things that hurt you a lot more in the OCG than the TCG, especially when you have to deal with triple Max C. So Gamma getting a little bit more value in this format as opposed to your traditional formats. You can play Ogre if you want to, but for argument's sakes, Gamma's still really good, especially for this. 1 copy of Crystal Abundance, aka the Meme Dream Destroyer, triple Crystal Beacon, triple Crystal Bonds, 2 Crystal Tree, triple Rainbow Bridge, and 2 Upstart Goblin. Just trying to freshly make it 40 cards. Why not 3? Well, you know, we were never making life so simple. And then 1 Crystal Horde, along with 2 Solemn Strikes, wrapping up the main deck. Now, remember, this build wasn't traditionally built to handle a lot more of the metagame. It was built to handle the funner decks from the format. Crystal Tree, this is... I like Tree as a card, but... So for those of you who don't know, each time a Crystal Beast monster is placed in either player's spell and trap card zone, you can place 1 crystal counter on this card, and you can send this card to the graveyard. Take any number of Crystal Beast monsters from your deck equal to the number of crystal counters that were on this card, and place those cards face up in your spell and trap card zone as continuous spell and trap cards. Just literally a way to beam out additional resources. Once again, Carbuncle Turbo, you know, and special summon out as many friends in your spell and trap card zone as you can. So anyway, moving into the extra deck, 1 Dweller, 1 Chidori, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Akashic Magician, 1 Borlode, 1 Decode, 1 Ib, triple Link Kribo, 1 Ningrisu, 1 Proxy Dragon, 1 Saruja, 1 Security Dragon, and 1 Trigate. Once again, making full use out of the brokenness of Grinder Golem, trying to capitalize on those quick link plays to resolve into Saruja and make sure that at the end of the day, you kind of have a backup plan set up in case shit kind of goes south. Side deck, triple Ghost Ogre, triple Dark Hole, triple Twin Twister, triple D Barrier, triple Evenly Matched, bringing the main deck to a close. Now, as I said, this deck is pretty simple. Literally just summon Crystal Beast, Pegasus, do your thing. And, you know, most optimal combo is to start with some sort of Crystal Bonds. If you get Ash Blossom to Wealth, congratulations. You're kind of out on a desert island, not having much to do. Now, Crystal Horde. Once per turn, if a Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Crystal Beast monster from your deck. This face-up card in your Spawn Trap card zone, you can send it to the graveyard and then target one Crystal Beast card you control, one of the card your opponent controls. You have to bounce them back to the hand. And the card effects cannot be activated in the same chain. So you can't special summon and then bounce, was basically what they're saying. But this is your Yang Zing path of the deck. Literally just being able to beam out Crystal Beast. It also doesn't say that you can't special summon the same Crystal Beast that was destroyed. So you can trigger additional Pegasus along with your day. Ironically, Pegasus is the Stratos of the archetype. Really wish he was a lot better than he actually is, but there's not much else for the overall build itself, to be honest with you. Looking at the core structure and design of it, we're not going for Rainbow Dragon, so we're not going for the full cheese effect. You can play a little bit more traps if you're feeling elegant and creative. The hand trap ratio, I'm going to count this as a hand trap. You're on 10 hand traps, so effectively, you're also on 1 Garnet as well, but effectively with the ratios you should be opening up, the way that the deck should be setting up, we'll do some test hands here in a second, that way you can see things, but the way that your go-to plays are, you guys should have hard seen this deck make Saruja just 4 monsters in and go. You know, free value to set up for hand traps. It sucks Yugioh's degenerated to the point that it has today, where we have to rely on said hand traps to kind of make the decks better, but it's just how it is. Alright, let's shovel this bad boy up 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. Well, we have Rainbow Bridge to get us into Crystal Bonds. Crystal Bonds, well, actually, we already have a Crystal Bonds. Eep. Okay, so we can Crystal Bonds out Pegasus, load up which other piece we want, summon Pegasus, go. Rainbow Bridge out, Beacon, special summon Carbuncle, special summon the 2, and then we're just kind of along on our day to go. For those of you that don't know, Crystal Abundance, this is the cheese card. Send 4 Crystal Beast cards in your Spawn Trap cards on the graveyard. Send all cards on the field of the graveyard, and then special summon that many Crystal Beast monsters as possible from your graveyard, up to the number of cards that were sent to your opponent's graveyard by this card effect. Literally, as I said, the cheese. Depending on the field that they have, whew, Value Town. God. Just a one-of cheese card that you can search at will. I fucking love it. Alright, cool. So once again, we got Crystal Bonds and Rainbow Bridge. We should be... we have Beacon, which is fine. Once again, you're gonna grab grab Pegasus, Eagle up in the Spell Trap card zone, Pegasus effect, Beacon out, our friend Carbuncle, move on along with our day. Probably grab the trap card and set up for maybe Xyz into Saruja. I mean, you got 4 monsters on the field. There's no reason not to draw some additional resources. Shove back a Carbuncle, get a better card, draw Max C. So, once again, not a terrible hand. Well, this hand kind of sucks, but I mean, Pegasus effect shouldn't be too terrible. Crystal Tree Beacon. We got Bonds, so we can set up a little bit. We'll at least have 2 on the field with Tree. So you'll play Tree first, move along with your day, and then you can Beacon out and set up. I think we've opened up the good combo like 3 or 4 times. Rainbow Bridge it up. Not much else. This hand's not too bad either. Crystal Beast, you have to understand, like, you're playing a combo deck. It's more or less a fun combo deck in today's day and age, but, you know, Yugioh's evolved with the times. I'm not going to say that a lot of people are going to like this build, but give it a shot, you know. It's all about having fun in today's day and age. Whether or not you agree, disagree, give it a shot. Tell me what you think. You know, it goes against the traditional norm of Rainbow Dragon Turbo, but, you know, things do change. So, you know, if you guys want to see a Rainbow Dragon deck, I might be able to put something together, but if it's going to be at its most competitive peak, I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately. So, guys, once again, Tristan, thanks for giving me your list, sir. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. I'll try to get them answered, and I'm out, guys. Deucerinos. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.